Good evening, everyone. This is Tessie, the Ocean Child. Welcome to the Ocean Child YouTube channel. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I did a video, and I apologize to my subscribers. I apologize, but girl had to go incognito. Been working on doing a lot of self-healing, and I just kind of had to shut things down and take some time for myself. So tonight, what I want to talk about is the throat chakra healing. So the throat chakra is the fifth chakra, right? The throat chakra region is here, and the throat chakra gives us the ability to speak our truth and communicate effectively. So when your throat chakra is blocked or deficient, you have problems communicating, you're maybe shy, you're scared of public speaking, you're afraid to express how you feel because you fear that you're going to lose something or you're going to lose someone if you express how you feel, or you have a fear of either offending someone, or you have a fear of being belittled, or something like that. So that's when the throat chakra is deficient. So if your throat chakra is blocked with too much, then you talk too much. Okay? You can talk too much and not really listen to other people, or you could be really offensive when you talk to people, manipulative when when you talk to people, gossiping or things like that. So the throat chakra has been something that I am working on healing, because I have always had a problem with communicating and, not being afraid to speak my truth, right? So in my quest to learn about the throat chakra and to learn how to heal myself, I thought I would just share some helpful information about the throat chakra. So if you have a blocked throat chakra, you have healing, your throat chakra needs healing, it can cause physical problems. So it can cause tinnitus. I have tinnitus. It can cause thyroid problems, sore throat, mouth ulcers. I mean, it could cause a whole lot of physical problems, because the thing is, our body is made up of energy. So if we have too much energy or not enough energy, too much energy, if you got too much stuff blocked, and you just continuously have things that on your heart that you want to say but you don't say, and you suppress it and you push it down, it's gonna come out in a physical form. So it's gonna either affect your health, or it's gonna, like, when you do say it, it's gonna come out and it's gonna be real messed up, right? So that's my problem, is the physical form. So I have had a lot of blocked energy, so much blocked energy and so much energy that I have pushed down and have not, released. And it had caused me to have migraines. It caused me to have vertigo. It caused me my blood pressure to go up. It caused me to be stressed out all the time. So that's just something that I want to heal for me. because I want to, feel better, and also, just want to be free, speaking your truth, communicating effectively, letting somebody know what's on your heart, that is freeing. So it's freedom in doing that. But when you don't do that, it's kind of like you putting yourself in a box and you're locking yourself in jail, and you're not living authentically, and you're not being, who you really are, because you're not speaking what you think. So tonight, today, I've done like some meditation and stuff, and I've done like a crystal grid. So I want to talk about the different things that you can do to help to heal and release that negative energy from your throat chakra. So some of the things that I've done is like guided meditations. So I do like guided meditations, maybe 15, 20 minutes. You can find them. You could just search on YouTube for guided meditations to help heal your throat chakra. So these guided meditations would take you through different exercises where you say positive affirmations. So one of the guided meditations that I found is by Healing Camp. So it has Healing Camp throat chakra healing in it. So one of the mantra for the throat chakra is, I see myself as, what is it? The sky. I see myself as the sky. I am vast, I am open, and I am clear. So if you think of the sky is wide open, right? Even if it's cloudy, if it's got some clouds in it, it's not clouds everywhere. So the sky is vast. There's no end to the sky. It's open, and on a sunny day and on a starry night, the sky is clear. So that's how we want to be able to communicate. We want to be, there's no limit. Of course, we want to communicate in love, and we want to communicate in respect. That's why it's important that we keep our throat chakra open, because if our throat chakra is closed and you're holding on and somebody hits a trigger, somebody says something, then you may pop off, and when it come out, it's coming out like bullets, and it's coming out and it's tearing through somebody. You say stuff and you can't take it back. So that's why we want to keep the throat chakra open. So it's vast, open, and being clear, making sure that you communicate clearly, and that what you're saying is being received, and that you're communicating effectively. You're not offending anyone. You're communicating out of love, and you're communicating out of respect. That helps to clear the throat chakra. So remember the mantra: I see myself as sky. I am vast, I am open, and I am clear. I am vast, I am open, and I am clear. And also you could do chants. Now, I'm sorry, I forgot the chant. Each chakra has a specific chant, except for the crown chakra. The crown chakra is silence, but the other chakras, they have a specific chant that you say. I forgot what it is. I forgot what the throat chakra one is. But you could do chanting as long, as you do something that stimulates your throat, vibrates, and clears out your throat. So even if you're just humming, if you're singing, hum, even that hum right there, it'll clear it vibrates, and it clears, and it breaks up the energy. Singing bowl. So if you have a singing bowl, you could use the singing bowl. If you have bells, you can use the bells. Anything that makes sound. changes the energy. So what you want to do is clear that energy up. So meditating, using crystals. So you can either hold a crystal in your hand, or you could have one on your pillow, or you can do a meditation where you're lying down and you can lay the crystal on your throat chakra to stimulate healing. And so if you do a meditation with a crystal, so some crystals that are good for throat chakra is sodalite, kyanite, and lapis lazuli. So I use lapis lazuli when I'm meditating. So if I'm meditating and I want to do a throat chakra healing while I'm laying the crystal on my throat, I use the lapis lazuli and I lay it on my throat and I do a meditation. And what I do is visualize, the chakra opening. The color for the chakra, for the throat chakra, is blue. So I just visualize that beautiful ocean blue color, and I visualize it as a spinning wheel. So I visualize that my throat chakra is actually a wheel of blue color, and that it pops out and it starts to spin. And as it starts to spin, I visualize that it's breaking up all of the negative energy. So it's going to spin slow. You're going to, visualize it starting to spin and slowly to break up that negative energy. And then I visualize a pure ball of white light of energy that comes in and clears and cleanses and washes the throat chakra of any negative energy. So I visualize that happening, and I visualize my throat chakra being cleansed and cleaned and blocked. And I think of myself as sky. I'm vast, I'm open, and I'm clear. And I meditate on that for about 15 20 minutes, concentrating, visualizing it, close my eyes, breathing, taking deep breaths in your nose and out your mouth. So as you can visualize as you breathing in, you're collecting all of the negative energy as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're releasing all the negative energy, and you actually feeling the cool air go in your nose, down your throat, and then you can actually feel the warm air as you push it out, as you breathe it out, as you're releasing the negative energy. So that's some of the things that I've been working on. I've been doing a lot of research and stuff, and doing a lot of work to heal my throat chakra, because that's been a problem for years that I didn't even know what it was until I started getting into metaphysics and started learning about the different chakras, and learning how a block, the energy in your body the negative energy can collect and actually cause you to have physical symptoms. I didn't know all of this, so as I learned more about it, that's why I just decided to kind of dig in and find out more. And what do I got to lose? What do I got to lose? So I might as well try it, right? So also, one of the things I like to use are herbs from the earth. So, during the spring, during the summertime, I grew rosemary, lavender, sage. Anything out that's growing from the earth, you can look it up, and it has a healing property. So I have this book called Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. Is it Cunningham Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs? So it basically tells you, what this is an encyclopedia of different herbs, and it lists, what the herbs are, what the element are, if it's air, earth, fire, and water, and also it gives you like the healing properties and what magic can be done with the herbs. So I looked up herbs to use when you wanted to heal or you have a blocked throat chakra. So the herbs that I use, so what I did is I'm gonna dig into my little sack. You know how we used to do, the old folks used to do back in the day. Carry your little bag. So what I did is I got some herbs. So I get the herbs, I gather my herbs fresh, and I hang them on my chimney to dry. So it takes about 3-4 weeks for them to completely dry out. And then I store them in a Ziploc bag and put them away for whenever I want to use them. So I gathered up some thyme, some rosemary, some lavender, and sage. Okay, I gathered those up and I took a little pieces, from each of those, put them in a bowl and kind of broke them up together, got my hands in it, put my intentions in it, praying over it, knowing that these herbs, I'm using these herbs to stimulate healing of my throat chakra. So I got them and mixed them together. And then I also looked up what essential oils you can use that helps to promote healing of your throat chakra. So I got some frankincense and I got peppermint oil. So I got those two, put a little drops on the herbs, and put them all together, put it in my sack. And I have some crystals in here. I have sodalite, and you see that sodalite. And I also have the kyanite. There's both, you can see they're both blue for the throat chakra. These are to help with communication. So I put these in here and I smell it. So I'm going to keep this on me. It smells so good. The herbs by themselves, the lavender and the rosemary and the thyme and the sage mixed up together. The herbs by themselves smell good. But when I put that essential oil on there, I could, like, when I breathe in, I can just feel the cool air and I can feel it going down my throat and I can feel it like clearing and breaking up stuff. So keep this on me so that I'm reminded if I have a problem communicating anything that I feel, remember to take this out. And I take a deep breath. And remember, honey, I see myself as sky. I am vast, I am open, and I am clear. And also, I wanted to show you guys what I did. I did a painting. So I did a painting. The painting, I'm gonna show you. So I don't know if I can flip it around or what, but let's see. But so tonight I was here in my little meditation room. Turn my dining room into my little meditation room and stuff. I do my art. See if I can flip this around and see. It won't flip around. Nope. So I'm gonna just show you. Maybe you can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna just talk like this. So when I started this painting, I started out with a blue background. And of course, I had in my mind that this painting was gonna be for the throat chakra. But at first, I wanted it to be like a woman, a head with a woman yelling, and I was gonna put like some frequencies coming out her mouth. But whenever I try to do something in my mind like that, it really don't go that well. So I just allow my intuition to just kind of allow myself to just create something. Just be guided to create something. So as you can see here, I created this painting here, and I call it the release of the throat chakra release. Because as you see here, it started out kind of like an African mask, kind of like a person, an African. So I kind of thought about like the African slaves that were captured and brought over here, and they were just seen as black commodities with no name, no face, just chattel to be used, for somebody else's profit. So that's kind of where I started off in my mind. But as I got to going, I started, just letting my intuition guide me. So this started off as an eye, but it didn't look right, so I just created a little star here. This started off right here that would start off as the woman yelling, but that didn't look right, so I just added an earring. So as you can kind of see, it's kind of taking the shape of a face. As you can see, it's kind of like an African mask. So like the red markings, get a little closer. The red markings like represent the country marks of the Africans that were brought over here for slavery. And just kind of how they had no voice. And so this right here represents the throat chakra sign, kinda, my interpretation. And as you see here, you see the blue squiggly lines, which represents like the frequency of our voice. Now, when the throat chakra is, if the throat chakra is open, right, you're receiving messages. You're being guided by the Most High. You're being guided by Source, and that's what those squiggly lines represent there. And also, when your throat chakra is released, you're releasing and freeing yourself, right? However, if your throat chakra is blocked, if you go down here, you see this right here part. The throat chakra here represents the throat chakra being blocked. And so if it's blocked and it's popped open, meaning if you're triggered and you have stuff that you're holding in, when it comes out, it can come out real bad, real bloody. You can have a lot of brain matter and everything up in there. But this is just something to, it just symbolizes a whole lot of things to me. But most of all, it symbolizes, life and death is in the power of the tongue. The throat chakra is very powerful. This is something that's very important to me. Very important that I heal, and very important that I work on. And when you're healing, healing is not pretty. So people always think, okay, well, you're healing, so you should be good. But when you're healing, you have to go through things that make you bring up what needs to be healed. And so that's not always nice. But you know what? The most important thing is you want to be healed. So when you want to be healed, and healing is most important to you because you are the most important person in your life, you just have to go through it and, hope that, whoever's there at the end is there. But it is what it is. It has to be done, and you have to, as you heal, you learn and you grow. As you heal and you're aware and you're awake during the healing process, then you can grow from it, because you have a greater perspective each time you learn a new trigger. Each time you push to another level, you have a greater perspective. So you're just adding on to what you already know, so you could just grow. So the next time that trigger comes around, you already know. You can pull out your little bag, take your breath, blow it out, and say, you know what? Say whatever you got to say. Put your little bag back in your little bosom. And hey, you know you already good if you communicated and you said what's on your heart and you told the truth. Hey, that's all you could do. So I hope this information was helpful for you guys. I also want to show you I did a crystal grid. So I did a crystal grid that has sodalite, it has tiger's eye, it has clear quartz, and it has another stone that I forgot the name of it. So I'm going to show you guys that, and then I'm going to get on out of here. And since I don't know how to flip it, that is crazy. I don't know how to flip it. I'm going to learn how to flip this, you know. I'm going to learn how to do all this one day. But so I'm going to show y'all this. I don't know if you can see it, but let's see. Can you see it? Yes. Okay. So that's my crystal grid. I don't know if you can see it that well. I got candles around it for each of the chakras, but it's just a circle. You can see it with the tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is for confidence. Sodalite is to speak your truth. So it's surrounded by tiger's eyes, so I can have the confidence to speak my truth. And then this one is a stone that, to let you know people's true intention. And then the clear quartz is just the amplifier. So it just amplifies the whole grid. And then, of course, I have my amethyst here, which is protection. And, you know, I have all my candles. So I just do my grid, light my candles. The candles gives it an extra energy because, you know, fire is energy. Fire is, you know, gives, you know, heat to it. So it amplifies the energy of the crystals and everything. So just some things that you can do to help and to facilitate your self-healing of the throat chakra. So if this was helpful to you, please, 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 please share. Please, please, please like my channel. I'm gonna share this on my Facebook page. I'm not gonna do that much Facebook Live anymore. I'm really gonna concentrate on my YouTube channel and just getting information out that way. And then I will share it on my Facebook Live, maybe. Not on Facebook Live, but share it on my Ocean Child Facebook channel. But please, you know, share it if it's helpful, and please like it. Please comment if you have any questions, anything you need additional information about. Just hit me up, leave comments, or hit me on my, you know, just leave comments, and I'll answer them, and I'll get back to you on the questions. And again, this book right here, if you want to get this book right here, it is very informative, honey. It's very informative. It's all the kind of, you will really be surprised. You have stuff in your cabinet. You have stuff at the grocery store that you can make it to a tea that can handle any type of anything. You could be healed with and use the herbs to do it. And the herbs are from the earth, so it's all natural. So again, this is Tessie, Ocean Child. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel. Please share, please like, and please leave comments, and I'll answer them. Thank you so much. And remember, you are the most important person on your journey. Take care of yourself. Let me get in close. Take care of you, for you, not for anybody else. Self-care is first and foremost, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. All right, take care.